What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And on this episode we are going to be pulling the motor out of the 911T. There's gonna be some stuff in there, don't miss it. There's a couple things that are a little surprising. Well, it should be surprising because of the amount of rust on the car, but it's more than just rust. So stay tuned, watch it, and I hope you enjoy it. It's been sitting way too long, and I just don't feel comfortable doing it. Plus, I'd have to buy batteries, and I don't have time to do all that. So, batteries, cables, and figure out some other stuff. And nope, we're just going to yank the motor out and get it rebuilt and put it back in when it's all nice and pretty orange. Whoops, did I just spoil the car color? Possibility. I don't know. Should be going back to brown. It's original. It's a 72. So we'll see. Might be lime green or that M&M colors. Might be one of them M&M colors. Maybe golf blue. I don't know. Or just chocolate brown.
All right. So the first thing I do, guys, when I take the motors out in these Porsches, I take this cover off. We just do this. That was a little tight. That one's a little crooked one on me. Boom. And boom. Just like that, take the cover off. And then you want to access the shift coupler, which right over here. I'll show you. I just peeled the boot.
All right, right there you got the shift coupler. And it's a 4mm Allen bolt. So you just get that on there. And you got to turn it to the off position. I just don't want to bust my knuckles. Just keep it in my socket. So I take this pin all the way out. Then I stick it where I won't forget it with my socket, which I'm going to put it up somewhere. So that's what I do, and let's go to the next step. All right, guys, so the next thing I do, I drain the oil. I don't always go in these steps, but most of the time I do. So let's do it. Oh, friggin'. That took a long time. Got a little gassy smell to it. It's black. It's very black. So we'll go ahead and let that drain. Let me grab my rags. Once this drains, I'll put the plug back in. And there's no really shavings or nothing on here. It's actually really clean. Okay, no gunk on there, no nothing. After we drain this, we're going to drain the sump tank. Yeah, sump tank. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And the thing is, when these motors sit for a long time, the cylinders actually fill up with oil. It just, I don't know, it just happens. So, yeah, apparently you're supposed to push it in reverse in gear. And they could go backwards or spin the motor backwards to take spark plugs out and pump the oil out. That's what you're supposed to do from what I hear. So, but I'm not getting involved in any of that. These are magnesium cases on this one. It's got the 901 number instead of the 930. And we'll be here a while watching this strip. So this will probably be the longest part of the whole thing. Got lunch stuck in my mouth still. Let me put my lip. Yummy. Yeah, so it'd be nice to get this motor out. Hopefully no bolts break, because the transmission mount looks real crusty. Yep, these are fine. Can't see them, but I think they're fine. We'll leave the exhaust on, so the engine builder will have all the nightmares. We're just taking it out here. That's it. So Now once I get the oil done, the next thing we're going to do is disconnect the axles. We're going to get those out of the way, and then we'll probably take the clutch out, disconnect the clutch, disconnect the throttle linkage. Now, not necessarily in that order, but yeah, we got time to think about it right now and whatever we go to first. So I think that's enough oil to drain out, I think. Like I said, motor's getting rebuilt, so. This car hasn't ran since the mid-90s. Yep. They parked it in the garage and that was it. Then they moved. So let me snug up that bolt. All right, this is gonna be a fun one here because I think my lift arm is in the way. So, you know, the tank can't be in the normal spot back here. It's gotta be up front there. Why would they do that? Or, okay, so they made a mistake because these were made before the other ones. So they figured out what they did wrong. Alright, so now we got this one here. We can safely put it right there. That was a lot easier. Just how much oil is in here. Again, that smells like gas too. So, gas tank, I took the gas tank out a while back. That gas tank's trash. Gonna have to get a definitely new gas tank. I gotta get her new gas lines so we can run through the tunnel. We'll get that done for her. Oh wow, there really wasn't no oil in that. It's gone already. See? So all the oil from the tank drains off into the engine. And these things have the nice short lines. They don't have the lines that run all the way up front. Yeah. I like to get a 930 cooler for my slant nose so I can get rid of the one in the front. You know, in case I ever want to put an LS motor in. Well, no, that wouldn't make a difference, so I wouldn't do that. Nope, I wouldn't do that. Oh, that's moving. All right, that's nice and snug. So we got to disconnect the oil lines. I guess we disconnect them there. Okay. But we're not going to do that now. We're going to do the axles now. Now we're going to take the wheels off so we can take the axles out. Well, so we can let the axles hang. I don't know if she wants to get new bearings in here or not. I would recommend to get new wheel bearings. I mean, they're pricey. I'm not going to do them. I just don't have time for that. I even send my wheel bearings in. They're just a pain in the ass. I mean, I got the tools for it and everything else. But these rotors, I think I don't know. Probably better off just getting new rotors too. It's funny, they just slide right over. Sure, you got the calipers off and stuff like that. All right, there we go. Well, that was no fight. Number 2. That's it. Now, reach in there, start cranking them loose. It should be in neutral, which is good. And yep, let's go ahead and get this rolling.
Was kick-stepping off the lines you were throwing down, pushing back from the light you're shining round, all day just wishing you let me in. because these days
All right, guys, so now that we got the axle bolts are out, they're still sitting up there. I'll pull them out in a second, well, in a little bit. Now we're actually going to work on getting these this rear sway bar off. So they're pretty rusty and beat up. I don't know what's gonna happen. They're pretty rusty, especially this side here. So I'm gonna get some spray on it, let it soak for a little bit. And in the meantime, we'll do the clutch cable. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go ahead and soak these down with some TB Blast. Make sure it penetrates pretty good. You gotta pop that cotter pin out. I don't feel like getting any broken bolts. They're never fun. Make sure you get a pop, spread roll lubricated. And if I might have to throw some heat on it. If I feel that it's gonna break or something like that, I'll throw some heat on it. So I ain't afraid to throw heat. I got that little electric gun. That'll work perfect. So we'll go ahead and let that sit. We'll pop a couple more things off over here. Let's start with the clutch. The linkage. Yeah. Oh, the linkage is frozen. Damn it. But that's okay. I can pop that one off. That one needs to come off anyway. The one coming from the tunnel. So let me get a screwdriver. He's not going to let me bring any more motors on. Oh, that's it. Even the gas pedal's frozen. Oh, wait. I think it was just the gas pedal that was frozen. Oh, that's awesome. What else I gotta do? I forget. I haven't taken mine out in about a year. We gotta disconnect the gas line. So that there, I'm just gonna cut it. They're rusty, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's really turn. So I'm not going to disconnect any of them. But I will disconnect the heat exchangers. So let me go ahead and get my screwdriver and do this. So we have around this way. Give it a reach, good old reach around. You got to lift and I'm on my tippy toes. What's that tell you? It's still better than doing this on your back, I'll tell you that. Alright, that one's disconnected. And we'll go for number 2 over here. This won't be disconnected in about, count to 3 and it'll be done. Yep, it's done. Nope, it's stuck. Ah, come on. It's got corrosion on it. On the hose, the clamp's off. There we go. And I almost stabbed myself with the wire. Good. And I just whacked myself with the weight. So, just unplug the yellow wire. And that's it. Then I need a 12 millimeter. 13. Should have known 13. It's never a 12. Sway bars, make sure they're not rusty. Look how weak that is. Oh, well, let me get my pliers. It is completely weak. Look at that. Shouldn't be able to do that. So, but I'm gonna have to, I might not have to cut it. I might just have to rip it. I was gonna cut that off, but let's see what happens here. Nope. All right, I'm gonna have to cut that off. But that one's got to get replaced. And I would definitely replace this one too. It's not as bad, but it's still soft. See it moving? Elephant Racing makes some really, really good ones. So that's what I would definitely go ahead and get and put in here. This is the Elephant Racing. So once I take these out, and that weld it to the torsion bar. That's gonna be fun. You gotta be kidding me. Why did it have to be that one? Why? Just why? Why? I don't know why. Why couldn't it be that one? If it was that one, I would have left it, but that one I can't. That's just horrible. Okay. So guys, yeah. So I got my wire wheel. Kind of cleaned them up the best I could so I can disconnect it, clean that up. Can't get the wire wheel really up in there. Just horrible angle. I think that tank, get it nice and steam cleaned or whatever, and I think we'll be all right with that. I doubt it rusted, had some oil, but this one here, that is pitted. Yeah, this one's kinked, and I'm really not sure how these things come off, but I'm gonna take them off from here because I have to. They're hard, they ain't getting reused, I'll tell you that. They're trash. So I was looking at that, it's like welded on the back end, but I don't know why they got a nut on there. We gotta get like a monkey wrench or something to take that off. Never seen these before. Nope, 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 nope. So with that said, let me go get my wrench, and more likely they're gonna break. But I want to see what they're connected to. I want to see what the other side looks like real quick. All right, so that's attached to the oil filter housing. So it's a completely different setup than the 3.0s. I've never worked on these before. First original long nose that I worked on. Yeah, pretty interesting though. So yeah, they are locked up, I think. This is still locked up. So that sucks. No, well. Anyway, I thought it was free, but I don't know what was moving. So, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. There was a mouse nest in there. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. There was one in there. Imagine that. I just now noticed that. I never paid attention to it before. So I was wondering why you got little walnuts and shit in there, little things. But let me go ahead and take that out, and hopefully everything goes well. All right, guys, after monkeying around with these, I don't want to strip them. I was putting a lot of pressure on them. I had the wrench, and I was like down to here with it, with leverage, and it would not budge whatsoever. Man. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to cut the hoses. I'm going to snip it here, and then I'll snip it over here. Got to get all new ones. You can't. These things are like 100 years old. Close to it. So it's closer to 100 than it is 10, right? So let me go ahead and cut these, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so that's disconnected, and my magnet got stuck to the door. Got the harness disconnected here, and unplugged the block over here, flipped it over to here. Everything's all disconnected. I don't know where this goes, but that's disconnected. I got the engine bolts soaking down. I cut both hoses in the back because they are dry rotted. And then we got the hoses under here. They're cut, not one hint of oil in those things. Bone dry. Clutch cable's undone, starter cable's undone. And I believe I have everything. So, but I'm sure I probably forgot something. So, I always put 2x4s underneath. Balances out more on the heat exchangers, the exhaust. So, with that said, let me put this car up in the air, and let's get to it. Alright, so I got the transmission bolts came out with a breeze. They look like they're going to be pretty scary, but they came out pretty easy. This one here gave it a little bit of trouble, but not much. As soon as I put the impact on it, it just broke right off. Yeah. And then I almost broke my pinky on this one. I don't know if you can see. It's down in there. Somewhere. Anyway, my wrench is stuck in there. My 19mm little stubby wrench. That thing is friggin' frozen. So I'm tired of dicking with it, and right now I'm gonna get my cutoff wheel and cut the damn thing off. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make life a lot easier today. So be right back.
It's not fair that the thing that makes you want me is the one thing I can't control when you're not right next to me. Oh no, it's not fair that the thing that makes you want me is the one thing I can't control when you're not right next to me. No.
Okay, so that's what I got, and I got that is going to come out and pop it. My wrench is still torqued on there. You can see a little bit of it right there, that chrome piece. So let me go ahead and blast this with the air hammer real quick, and we'll get it going. Want to make sure I have pressure on that cart that the motor don't go dropping, because if there's anything holding it up, boom, and it drops like 4 inches. So motor's out. Finally got it. And how about my wrench? Got my wrench. Ooh, it's hot. That is hot. And that bolt is still stuck in there. So I think when I pick the car up, it should pull it out. I can't see that holding it up. So yeah, from all that grinding, the heat transferred all the way down into my wrench. I still hold it, but it's warm. Let's see. I believe everything is disconnected. Battery, shift linkage, throttle, ground, the airbox hoses, still got the rat's nest up in there. That's going to come out at the end of the day. It's getting late, but my goal is to get this motor out today because the weather screwed me up yesterday because it rained all day. And it's supposed to rain all day this week too. Well, tomorrow and Saturday. So the damn hurricane's coming up, and apparently we're getting part of the top end of the storm or whatever, but it's just gonna be rain, that horrible misty shit, I believe. But let me go ahead and get this done. I don't think you guys want me talking about weather. You want to see this motor get out, and that's what we're going to do now. Yep.
Was kick-stepping up the lines you were throwing down, pushing back from the light you're shining round, all day just wishing you let me in. Because these days they aren't that easy now, just a burden, that's why I'm looking down. What you don't see won't make you late.
There you go, guys. Thanks for telling me that I forgot the speedometer, and I forgot a couple of the vacuum hoses back here. You know, I thought you guys were looking out, but you know, it's good. It's all good. But you want to see something rusty crusty? Look at this. That's a rusty crusty. I'm sure it could polish up. Might have a little bit of pitting in there, but it'll polish up. So, but here you go. You got this, and that thing is frozen in there. Frozen. But I'll get it out. I'll heat it up and hit it with the air hammer again. So I'll probably have to take that tin off for that to go down more. So, but it's all good. And then I gotta show you something up top. So let me wheel this out, and if it rains tomorrow, I can get my vacuum and clean it up. Check that out. I didn't know that's how they ran back then. They ran with a belt. Pretty cool. They're a fuel distributor. Yeah. Very, very cool. Anyway, that's locked up pretty tight there, guys. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun rebuild for them, I'll tell you that. Bunch of nuts and stuff, but right, it's dirty. It'll get cleaned up. It'll get rebuilt. And let me finish pulling this out and clean up for the day.
She tells me that those days she never understood how we could always just waste away, ignoring, forgetting to breathe.
Hey guys, so that's going to be the temporary home for the 2.4. Yep. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this, because I got to get the 57 Chevy in here. I should have plenty of room. I'll keep that in nightmare over there. Move this over here. It fits perfect, just like that. And probably gonna have to take my Camaro deck lid workbench table down. Straighten this crap up. But I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. The search for Mickey Mouse is over. Whoopsie. Look at the one in the back. See the one back there? Holding it back up against the parcel shop. Yeah. So they done. Let me get my trash can and get rid of some horrible looking things. Alright guys, so I got my mask on, got gloves on because I ain't touching this shit. I'm gonna try and just pull the sound decken out without touching any of that shit. Shit's nasty.
Sorry I had to leave you here now for a while, but I had to remember how to miss your smile and the way you moved me to my core. I will love you forever if you're rich or poor, and I won't ever let you go again. No, I won't ever let you go again. It's good to be back in your life. This time we'll do things right. Learn a lesson from all those mistakes. This time I know we got what it takes. It's good to be back in your life.
Hi, puppy.
So we'll try to make sense of all those lessons we've learned, and we'll try to rebuild all those bridges we burned. And I could never take back all those silly things I said all to you.
All right, guys. So what did you think? What did you like about that surprise at the end? So that's how I take the motors out. It's not a step-by-step, but it's pretty much step-by-step, I guess. It's pretty good. The older ones have a lot more vacuum lines in the 80s and stuff like that when you got to the 3.0s. So, you know, I hope it was educational for some people, and some people will criticize, but, you know, I don't care. I never pulled a 2.4 out before. Same thing, but just more vacuum lines. And I did forget the speedometer. You know, things do happen. Not everybody remembers everything, unless you do this on a daily basis. So stay tuned, because we are going to be tearing into the other side and getting that ready to go and knocking out all that rust once and for all, at least in our lifetime. So with that said, make sure you like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.